G'day guys. I've just finished watching Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Now, yesterday at the time of this recording, I had just walked out of seeing Doctor Sleep, which is the sequel movie / book to The Shining. This stars Jack Nicholson. He's only and Shelley Duvall. Jack is probably the most well-known cast member of The Shining, and it's taken me about 13 years of my movie education to finally sit through a Stanley Kubrick production. He is known for taking a lot of takes, and I think that's the main thing about that man. This movie is so atmospheric, it's not funny. There's one of the scenes that I think of when I think Shining is a scene where it's the big wheel, which Danny, Jack and Wendy's son, also one of the characters in Doctor Sleep, is riding his big wheel, and you hear it go over floorboards, then on the carpet, then on the floorboards, then on the carpet. That is really eerie. That whole sound of a really big wheel just going over, just doing that, is really atmospheric, and he does that a couple of times within the story just to heighten that sort of tension. So well put together. I think the way King wrote, I know that Stanley and Steven did come to blows when producing The Shining, to the point that Steven didn't even like Stanley's version of The Shining, and he went off and did his own. But you can't deny, this is one of the big ones. When you think of Stephen King adaptations, you think of The Shining, you think of Carrie, you think of Salem's Lot. I think they're the three big ones. I've only seen, of the Stephen King adaptations that I've seen a little bit of Under the Dome, the TV series. I've seen a little bit of Castle Rock. I've just sat through The Shining, just sat through Doctor Sleep. I've seen the original Carrie and its remake. Oh boy. And I've seen a little bit of the TV series The Mist, and I own the original Mist. So the man has some, I do believe when it came time to do Doctor Sleep, he had a lot of hearsay, which I don't think he had that when he was doing this movie. But the way that the characters interacted with each other was really interesting, especially the way Jack played his role. I cannot tell if he was drunk on the ghosts that were in the hotel, or the fact that he's actually a ex-alcoholic. You never really, ever really not be an alcoholic, but he, in this movie, is, I think, 3 months sober, so he's still very early on. So it's hard to tell whether or not what he's doing in the movie is part of him still getting over being sober, or the ghost themselves, the hotel itself, is affecting him. that is completely up to interpretation. I'll leave it to you. And when I sat through Doctor Sleep, I felt like they really did a lot of the scenes, a lot of the flashback scenes had so much care done to it. I might have put this in my Doctor Sleep review, but a lot of care was taken in making sure that the rooms looked correct. And I say that is such a good nod to the original. I probably am going to pick this up because I watched it on iTunes. I probably will pick it up physically when I go and pick up Doctor Sleep. This is, I think, for any sort of psychological thriller fan, this is probably one you really should pick up. Have you seen either The Shining or Doctor Sleep? Please write down in the comment section below. And if you think there is a movie that I really should do, please also let me know. And I shall see you in another review. Ciao.